Hello, everybody at Mind for Life out there in wonderful, never, ever, and forever land, wherever you are. We are back here in the Nutrition Kitchen with Kylie. Hello, Kylie. How are you?
Big hello. Very well. Just come out of a week lockdown, actually. So we're on the other side of that. We've been practicing a lot of recipes and doing a lot more research. I spent my time doing that, really.
Oh, well, look, today we're talking about carrots and how carrots are amazing for you and what a carrot can do for you. But firstly, carrots. So, Kylie, I have heard through multiple different chains and reading different things that food in general represents body parts and organs. Now, I don't know if this is right. So, like a carrot is a representation of an eye. And
I do say that.
Is that true? Can we start there?
Yeah, we can start that.
Myth. Let's start with that.
I don't even know if it's a myth. It's called the doctrine of something, but basically each different vegetable pertains to a different part of the body. So when we're talking about walnuts, we're talking about brain health. And you know what? There was some method in, the madness back when they developed it. We've done a lot more research in understanding the constituents of vegetables now. So we know, yes, vitamin A, really good for night vision and eye health, which is what the carrot is all about. But definitely look that up because I find it so interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I do too. And I guess now that we're really homing in on facts, it's good to align what we already consider as facts. So tell us about the carrot, because it used to be purple, or is it still purple?
There are still varietals of purple, but did you know, so the carrot was actually grown for medicinal purposes. It wasn't grown to be eaten just as a consumption vegetable. So they trace it way, way back. It's one of the oldest propagated vegetables. It's so interesting. The older varieties are so woody that you probably couldn't eat them. That core that you can see through the middle of the carrot.
Yeah,
incredibly woody. So we've developed the carrot a lot more to have that nice fleshy part that we can steam. We can bake, we can do lots of things with, but it has been around forever. And yes, they were purple. And yes, they still are purple. There's still purple varieties, the heirloom varieties. You can get those beautiful little micro bunches. Yeah.
So with evolution and genetic modification, have they been able to incorporate more into these why have they changed the carrot?
You know what? I think it's palatability more than the constituents. And I'm sure a gardener will, log on and tell me that's completely ridiculous. We've farmed that side of it out to increase vitamins and nutrients. But essentially, vegetables are the soil that they're grown in.
Right.
So if we have really good soil, and gardeners out there, jump in, horticulturists, whoever, jump in and tell me if I'm wrong. But essentially, that's what we're looking at when we're eating vegetables. And that's why we talk about organic vegetables. We spoke about that last week. And buying organic where possible just means you're maximizing, or biodynamic. Biodynamic, they have really good farming practices. You're not completely depleting the soil every time they put a new crop in. They do crop rotation and they really look after them, which means the vegetables have more impact nutritionally. It means the person consuming them gets their bang for buck when you're eating them.
Yeah, I mean, that's amazing. I love the fact that you just brought up soil, because in the future of these conversations, I do want to talk about homegrown vegetables and how we can do that. So tell us about the carrot and why they're so good for us.
Carrots are amazing. I wanted to start this conversation actually by saying for me, it's about including lots of fresh fruit and vegetables. There's no one fruit or vegetable that is, the magic bullet, that magic cure for, depression, mental health, weight loss. You can't go and eat a box of carrots and, you're cured of whatever it is, although they are delicious. Look, carrots are really versatile. They are full of fat-soluble vitamins, which means the cooking process is a little bit different to something that is full of water. But if you want to cook with them, you can blitz them up, you add a little bit of butter, and, the carrot is amazing. Today, I wanted to chat about beta-carotene. It's an antioxidant. It's found in carrots, and that is that orange pigment that you see in the carrots. So when we're talking about antioxidants, I know that word gets thrown around a lot. It's on every ad on television. And I think some people sit there going, what the heck? What are these antioxidants? Why do I have to eat them? Why are they good for me? Essentially, our everyday metabolic processes, how we break down food, basically antioxidants, they're scavengers. They eat up all the yucky bits, the oxidative stress that is caused by just day-to-day happenings, your metabolic processes, a little bit of extra stress here and there, things there are triggers and it sets off. And to be the healthiest person that you can possibly be and reduce cognitive decline, you want these little scavengers to go around and basically eat all these oxygen species that are floating around in the body, causing havoc, causing tissue damage. So that's where we're going to start.
No, it's good. Like we've talked about before, Kylie, it's like we can't just talk about one vegetable and just, hammer that to the ground. It is about having a really good diet. And when we say diet, we're not talking about how to minimize fun. When I say diet, I'm talking about lifestyle. I'm not talking about some crazy little trip that you're getting on for, a short amount of time. Because I believe that health and fitness is a long-term outcome that you're after. So putting a short-term goal for a long-term outcome is ridiculous, in my opinion. I believe in building a lifestyle that is one that you will enjoy, one that you can sustain, and one that can evolve. What are some of the recipes that you like to put together that incorporate carrots and root vegetables and things like that?
When we're talking about longevity and changing the way we eat, I think carrots are a really nice segue out of the sweet food eating department. And we're all guilty of it, eating and including more vegetables. It's a really quick and easy way to get more nutrients in. The least amount of calories, the most amount of nutrients. That's how I view eating. And it isn't all about calories. It's just really about providing yourself with all that nourishment. So carrots are a really good one. I'll tell you a really quick soup just off the top of my head. Carrots, don't peel them, scrub them. Okay. Just a quick wash on the outside. Lots of the nutrients are in the skins of fruit and vegetables. If you're not buying organically, you do want to clean them. But don't peel carrots. Number one, it's a waste of your time. So we're going rustic on this. So give the carrot a good scrub. Leave the top.
Here's my example of what I did to get a carrot ready, and you've just told me a more efficient and quicker way. I mean, we're learning on the way. And there's not really much difference between taking it off and not taking it off, is it?
Exactly. And when it's in a soup, who's going to know? Yep. So the thing with vegetables that are really high in fat-soluble vitamins, you'll find, so if you're just making a soup with water, you'll get a really fibrous finish and it won't be that smooth consistency. So the idea is anything that's quite high in carbs, just add a little bit of fat. So we're going to cook 4 carrots in some bone broth, 100 grams of butter in there. Cook it, boil it on the stove and blitz it. That is your soup. It's actually a really delicious, it'll be one of the best soups you've ever tasted. And I think people will really enjoy this because bone broth is all the rage at the moment. It's full of all those amazing little minerals and trace elements, magnesium and collagen and everything else that, help you function and be the best person you can be.
Amazing. What you were just saying about the carrot tops, what a quick little bit of information that just saved 15 more minutes in your life. It's amazing.
And when we're so time poor, we're busy people. Another little hack just quickly, when I'm making my bone broth, this is my mum hack. I roast my bones. I put them in water. You can do beef or chicken. Beef's really polarizing, I find. It's quite fatty. Look, bone broth is stock. And it is all the rage because it's got all the good bits in it. So all the collagen for your hair and your lovely skin, lots of anti-aging properties. It's basically bones and water. Right. You're simmering bones in water to extract all their mineral properties out of them, and then you're consuming the liquid.
There you go, guys, girls and people of all ages. I mean, if you're not cooking bone broth, you are behind. I'll have to throw a pot onto the stove top and get cooking. Kylie, anything else that you can add to keep going with these root vegetables and way to enhance oneself?
I I just want to keep the excitement going around vegetables. We're doing one vegetable a week. It doesn't mean you have to only eat carrots this week and wait for some more recipes from us. There are lots of ways to include beta-carotene, or the carotenoids, which are found in the carrots.
So keratin, which is for the hair, is that carrots?
That's keratin.
Yes.
See, keratin is found in bone broth.
Is it? What? Okay, quickly have to go through this for me.
Keratin is derived from its animal product. It's a protein or an amino acid. I think it's part of the connective tissue. So that is why it's so good for shiny hair, nails, anything like that. So when we're talking about before, which is, that vegetable looks like this part of my body, so therefore it must be good for it. If you want to heal something in your body, eat that part of the animal.
So all you broken hearts out there.
Eat some chicken heart.
I just want to say to everyone out there, this is what it's all about. It's not about what you can force down the back of your neck. It literally is about understanding what it is that you could be doing better to your body. It is all about that specific information and relaying facts so you can understand why it's good to try.
100%. Actually, I'll just add quickly, mamas out there, carrots are not a really good one to give raw as first foods. Babies can choke. So can we just make sure we steam them? And then they're quite soft and palatable for them.
I nearly choked on a carrot myself. Well, Kylie, thank you so much. And all you lovers, mothers, fathers, brothers, sisters, cousins, and people alike, get on the carrot.
Very good. Carrot changed lives.